everybody, and thank you for joining me. I'm going to be doing a pick a card read. Now, before you ask, I've actually been doing some painting on the walls, but it looks like I got most of the paint on my arms instead of the walls. So I thought I'll cover them up instead of you looking at them going, oh, what she caught. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing gloves. It's not cold. I just thought it would be probably less painful for you guys to be looking at. Anyway, so I'm going to jump into a pick a card reading. So with that, I'm just going to shuffle this deck just a little bit and lay them out. Just do 3 cards. So let's go. 1, 2, and 3. So with that, I'll also pop these little crystals on. Well, they're not that little actually, but anyway, so I'll give you a sec. You need to obviously pick the card that you're drawn to most, and with that I'll say that I'll start from first one, second and third, or A, B and C, and I'll do the reading in that order. So I'll pop these aside somewhere. There we go. And we'll start with this one. So we have Elixir, she who forgives, remorse, guilt and forgiveness. So I might be calling on you for a little bit of forgiveness, and I wonder why. Let's have a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3. All right, so there could be some toxic behavior happening with it. We have the Devil, the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. So, in the past, I'm getting the feeling it could be somebody else. I'm not really getting the feeling this is you. But it could be somebody else that you were deeply connected to, maybe a partner, and they just kept disappointing you. Really getting that feeling that maybe they drank a lot, which, led the relationship astray a little bit. Obviously, I'm not getting any violence, which is good. But obviously, if somebody drinks a lot, could be lots of arguments that are happening, and you just end up in this loop of the same routine, person getting drunk, because they've got some toxic habits that they actually need some help with. And with this Elixir, I feel like you forgive them and you help them. I'm just also considering that maybe you had this guilt because you may not have known that they had this, is it a disease when somebody's an alcoholic, that you might not have known that about them, and you feel guilty because you feel like it was your doing. You might have bought a bottle of wine one day, and since then it's just been a spiral. I mean, there's obviously lots of love and care, but because of this guilt that you're holding, you feel like you can't let go because you feel responsible. So at the moment, you're kind of looking for a way out. You're looking for things to get better. And how you're going to do that, you're maybe seeking some help, some guidance, trying to understand how you can help your partner. But you just get this remorse, you just really do get this remorse of leaving your partner behind, because you feel like they are a lovely person. You do care for them deeply. You really do. But every time they have a drink, it always ends up the same. You're always hopeful that things are going to change, that the ship's going to come in and you no longer have to worry, because maybe they go off for AA meetings and they end up being okay, but it always goes back, it loops back. You keep forgiving them, and because you feel this remorse, but the truth of the fact is you have to forgive yourself, because yes, help them in the sense of, have their family, support them, support them through the AA, but that doesn't mean that you have to be stuck with that person, but you feel remorse for leaving. You really do. But the truth is, it's probably the best thing to do, because this behavior is going to happen with you there or not. Get some more cards. I think you are getting the feeling that you have to actually free yourself. I know you have the guilt, you're just riddled with this guilt. But, they're a grown-up. Oh, here we go. Oh. So, yeah, here we have the Eight of Swords, and you're feeling this entrapment. And again, this is, you not forgiving yourself. You feeling like this is your fault, and it isn't your fault. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about, putting the time and effort in to grow something new. And it just doesn't feel like, I feel like you've tried this a few times and it just doesn't seem to be fruitful. It just doesn't seem to work out. But maybe you've been putting your time and effort into the wrong thing. You need to be putting it into yourself. And here we've got two cards. I'll get these. So, I think when in the future you will be walking away, and you do have this ending, and I get the feeling that the remorse will end, and you will walk towards, because like this came out like this, right? So what's she looking at? She's looking at that happily ever after, that family, that unit, and that support as well. So don't forget, you do have family of your own that can support you and be there for you. But it is coming to an end. You will walk away. You might feel remorse. So you definitely will feel remorse. You'll feel guilt. But you have to forgive yourself and walk away, because Spirit's guiding you. You're coming to the end. You can't keep doing this, and it's not fair, and it's okay. It's okay, because it's not your fault. This is a grown-ass adult. They are going through some things. Yes, you do care about them. Walking away doesn't necessarily mean you don't care about them, but it means you care about yourself more, and we should love ourselves first, because otherwise you'll just both end up in this loop forever. It's going to take some time, but Start putting in that effort into yourself, and you will get there. There will be, you know, you've got the sun over there. It will happen. It just is going to be a tough road. All right, thank you guys. Let's have another read. So we're going to jump to the next one. All right, so here we have is Maputla. There we go. She who guides, new path, guide and renewal. Oh, something new's happening. Let's find out a little bit more. One more. There we go. So we have the King of Cups. So a King of Cups is somebody who is very stable. They've got everything in order. They've got the house and finance in order. They look after their loved ones. Absolutely jolly fellow. But this could be a woman. It's just depicted in a card as a male, but it can be female with male energy. But it does really remind me of Santa. I have to say this card reminds me of Santa a lot. And then we have, next card is the Page of Coins. So that entrepreneur, somebody who can make things happen with the smallest idea. So something, you know, they will be inspired and they'll put their time and effort in to make it happen. You get the feeling this has to do with work. You know, you're seeing lots of pentacles at the moment, and that usually derives from finances, career, houses, all that tangible stuff. And then we have the Five of Coins. Five of Coins, so feeling probably a little bit left out. Oh, we're going to have to pull some more cards and find out why you're feeling so left out. All right, let's have some more cards. Or somebody feeling left out of your life. Cards dropping. All right, so we have the Five of Wands, which talks about competition, you know, and healthy competition as well. A little bit of competition is always good. But you can see that he's trying to reach for the top. And maybe at this point you feel like you want to get to this point. Somebody, I mean, you've been trying hard and you're feeling like it's about time that I reach for the top, and the only way I can actually do that, I say reach for the top. It could also mean you running your own business, by the way, and going off and doing your own thing. But there's a lot of competition out there. There really is. There's so many small businesses. Do you know, I went to the market the other day and there were so many stalls, and I swear to you about half of them had incense, candles, and more incense and candles. And I absolutely love candles and, you know, all these natural oils. It's fantastic. But if you're this person that wants to go off on their own, and at the moment you're maybe trying to start up your new business, maybe borrowing some money, you did have to compete in order to get noticed, or, you know, to have that bright spark that's going to make a difference. And at the moment you're in the phase of, you're in the phase of actually starting your business up, and you're borrowing some money. I'm really getting this feeling that you're borrowing money from the banks. You're starting up this new little business of yours, which could be a lemonade stand, who knows, but it could be something in the market, could be something in a food store. I definitely feel like it has to do with some food, not spice, not candles, but it could be. It really could be. I mean, you have the flames there as well, so. But it could do with oils too, with the perfume and the flowers. But you're starting off. You're just at the beginning of this. And moving forward, you have this in the future. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, by the way, is a very strong, independent person who is doing quite well for themselves, but you have this feeling of maybe a little bit of loneliness. So FYI, this is doing well. You are actually doing well for yourself. Anything finance-wise, you are nailing it. So whatever you're doing now is going to work out well. What I'm feeling over here is that maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely. Maybe it could be that, it could either be that you want to have a partner in your business, so that you've not got all the burden on yourself, because maybe you want to expand, because you are doing really well and you want to expand and you just don't know who to reach out to. But it could also mean that because you've been focusing so much on your career, you might be yearning to actually meet a partner, like a love partner as well. But I will tell you, the door is wide open. You actually have an opportunity to meet somebody, meet your right person. So either way, you might be feeling a little bit bleak, but it's going to look good. It is. You just might not see it straight away. But well done. Really congratulations on this new business adventure that you're going on, which is fantastic. It looks like, you're going to be able to pay the bank back and have more. So well done. Great job on doing that. Thank you, guys. And then the last but not least card, here you have it. So we have blue, she who loved once, fragile, secret love and rejection. Let's find out a little bit more about this. With that card, I really do feel like you're holding your card close to your chest. You might not actually be expressing your love because you've got a fear of rejection. So yeah, I get the feeling you haven't told them, or they haven't told you. Look, it could be the other way around. This is a general reading. Oh, too many cards there. This one flipped over. So Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is somebody who is really great housewife. She can cook. She keeps her house in immaculate condition. She's also somebody who has a good bit of money. I mean, she earns decent salary. Don't have to be stinking rich, but she earns a decent salary. She's also a bit feisty in the bed. But again, you see that card being close to her chest. She does not share this Queen of Coins, who is somebody who is naturally loving and caring and sharing. But I get this feeling that you are scared of rejection. You're scared to let your feelings show. You know, have all your cards laid out. And you can see with both these two girls, they've got both their eyes kind of, their head tilted and their eyes at an angle, kind of sussing out the person. Will you betray me? Will you hurt my feelings if I love you? If I tell you that I love you, because you already do love them. And they have the star. And the star is all about, you know, having a wish come true. You know, about it's getting what you want, basically. You know, I mean, look, this person, you could be lucky in love, and once you open up, you could really realize that, yeah, this is the person for me. I see that big Y is like a big yes sign to me. And the last one is the Hermit. No, you're really going to take your time. So, you know, there is love coming in. I can feel that. You've got your love coming in. Things are about to change. You're just not expressing it yet. And you still, even in the future, you're still holding back. You're still watching them and seeing their actions, which is very Taurian anyway, because this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They like to, it takes a lot, it takes a few months. I would say it could take 6 to 9 months for you to actually fully trust and open up. And because when the Queen of Coins loves somebody, they love somebody extremely deeply, which means they also get deeply hurt. So they don't want to just share their feelings unless, you know, expose their love for somebody until they can trust that person. Spirit is saying, yes, this is the person for you. Let's get some more cards. Oh, him at the bottom, which is lovely. That's the Hierophant, which is all about a beautiful relationship gonna happen. Also could mean having the same values, morals. These are really important things to have in a relationship. All right, drawing a few cards here. And last one. Oh, look at that. All right. So, don't usually do upside down cards, so reverse meanings. So, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is that equal give and take. It's really important for all the Taurians to see that somebody is going to be their equal, and they're going to equally love them as much as they do, because otherwise they just feel taken advantage of, or that it's fake, because they want to see their actions. They want to see their partner's actions, and that's what you're judging. You're judging how they act, what they do to show you your love, and you're going to hold back until you see that they are reciprocating your love equally. With the moon, you can see that it was in reverse, but this becomes uncovered for you. You know, because you've not opened up, because you've not expressed those feelings, you haven't expressed all your emotions, you haven't let go, which you can see she's pouring them here, whereas I feel like you will start to, even though you're not 100% sure what the outcome will be, but you can see here that she just has this trust. You do have this trust in the universe, because there is something telling you do have some intuition coming through, telling you that this is going to work out. And here you are presented with this new stable beginning. Can't get any better than that. An Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful offer, very solid foundation. And look at you going, oh, I don't know. Not because you don't love them, but you're going to be watching this because deep down, you really want this. You really want this. And I don't know if it's maybe also in the past that you've been hurt, betrayed, because, you know, she who loved once, you've been there, you've experienced disappointment. And yeah, you do have a love, but you are hiding it. It is a secret. You are keeping this a secret. But this person is solid. This person is offering you a solid foundation, and they truly do love you, and they are reciprocating that love. And you are seeing it, but you're going to take your time. And like I said, it could take up to like 9 months before you actually start going, okay, now this is the real deal. Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you guys. That was a fantastic read. Lovely to see everything working out for people. And that's it for today for those. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.